This weekend, we took our 6 and 8-year-old sons to Legoland, and this is everything they picked to do. The boys wanted to start in Dino Valley, and the first ride they picked was the Duplo Little Dino Trail. Once they were off their first ride, they said a quick hello to Lego Dino Guy and then wanted to head into Lego Movie World where they said hi to Benny. From there, they were ready for their first snack and asked for popcorn, and then they wanted to go and check out the Lego and Nike Play Arena that had been set up in Funtown. We did have to wait in line for a little bit to get inside the play arena, but it was totally worth the wait. Once inside the play arena, there was lots of cool things for the kids to do, like designing their own Lego basketball jersey. And once the boys were done designing their jerseys and putting them up for display, it was time for the next fun activity, which was to design their own trading card. They got to choose from lots of different elements to design these trading cards, and they were actually given a physical trading card when we exited a little bit later. And there was a third activity where the boys got to try to make trick basketball shots. They had a lot of fun in this area, which took us about an hour and a half to complete, including the time we waited in line and all the activities that we did inside. And on our way out of the play arena, we also got to collect the trading cards that the boys designed, which I thought turned out so cute. Then the boys were ready to do another ride, and this time they picked driving school, which actually just reopened a little less than a month ago. I'm so glad that driving school is back because it is something that both of my boys have always loved at Legoland. Their next couple of choices were also in Funtown. They wanted to ride the Sky Patrol ride and be inside the police helicopter, and they wanted to go to Duplo Playtown and run around for a while. And they played in Duplo Playtown for much longer than I expected to. They were there for almost an hour. Eventually, the boys were done playing, and the next ride they wanted to go on was Skipper School. This is just a cute little Lego boat ride that my boys love because they like being able to drive these Lego boats. Then they picked one of my personal favorite rides at Legoland, the Lego City Deep Sea Adventure. I honestly don't know why this ride doesn't get talked about way more because it's such a cool ride where you get to see actual sea life. And once we were off the ride, the boys asked for Dippin' Dots, and then they asked to go to another play area. This time they wanted to go to the Hideaways. And they played in this play area for another 45 minutes. Eventually, they did ask to do a couple rides, and the next things they wanted to do were the Dragon Coaster, and then they wanted to go on this little airplane ride. And then it was back to playgrounds again. This time they picked the Ninjago Training Camp. It was getting a little later in the day by the time they were playing in this area, so they only played in this playground for about 30 minutes before they were ready to go to another Lego build area. They chose to stop at the Lego Dream World area to build Dream World vehicles, and they made some pretty interesting Lego creations. At this point, we only had maybe an hour left before Legoland was going to close, so the boys together decided that they wanted to ride Coastersaurus for their last ride of the day. And then on our way out, I let the kids pick either a game or a toy from the store. Skylar picked this fishing game where he won a cute little green dinosaur, and Phoenix picked a Lego City helicopter that he built at dinner.